The old house stood alone, a mansion of secrets, hidden away from the world. Its walls whispered tales of sorrow and mystery, and its windows, like eyes, seemed to watch every passerby with a haunting gaze. People whispered of a waltz, a crimson waltz that echoed through the night. It was said to be both beautiful and terrifying, a dance that no one dared to witness but everyone feared. Played every night at midnight, the music would start. The haunting melody would drift through the air, carried by the wind, reaching the ears of those brave enough to listen. But no one dared to see the dancer. The mansion remained shrouded in darkness, its secrets locked away. The fear of the unknown kept everyone at bay. The legend spoke of a countess, beautiful and cruel. She vanished long ago, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and fear. Her portrait still hung in the mansion, a reminder of her once powerful presence. They say she danced with a stranger, a mysterious figure who appeared one night. Then the music stopped. Only silence remained, and the countess was never seen again. Some say the countess still dances. Her ghostly figure can be seen twirling in the moonlight, forever trapped in the mansion, reliving that fateful night over and over again. Trapped forever in the mansion. The walls echo with her sorrow, and the air is thick with her presence. The mansion stands as a testament to her eternal dance, waiting for her lost love. The countess gazes out of the window, hoping for the return of the stranger who stole her heart. But all that remains is the haunting melody of the crimson waltz. Max, a passionate filmmaker, craved the truth. He was always on the lookout for stories that could captivate and intrigue his audience. This time, he sought the story behind the mysterious waltz that was said to echo through the halls of an old mansion. Determined to uncover the secrets, he wanted to capture every moment on film, hoping to reveal the hidden truths. He arrived at the mansion with Sarah, his trusted friend and colleague. Sarah, an archaeologist with a love for mysteries, was equally excited about the adventure. She had heard tales of the mansion's haunted past. As they approached the house, a chill ran down their spines. The air grew colder with each step. Max shivered and turned to Sarah. "Ready?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. Sarah nodded, her eyes shining with excitement and curiosity. They both knew this was a moment they had been waiting for. As they stepped inside, the heavy oak door creaked and then slammed shut behind them with a loud bang. They were trapped inside the mansion, with only their courage and determination to guide them through the unknown. The air inside was thick with dust. Cobwebs clung to every surface. The faint scent of decay filled their nostrils. They moved cautiously, each step echoing through the empty halls. Shadows danced in the flickering light of their flashlights. A sudden gust of wind slammed a door shut. Max and Sarah jumped, their hearts pounded in their chests. They exchanged nervous glances. Someone or something was watching them. Section 4. The Whispering Walls. They reached the ballroom. It was dark and decaying. A grand piano sat silent, its keys covered in dust. As midnight neared, they heard it. A faint melody, the sound of violins. The crimson waltz. The music grew louder. Two figures emerged from the shadows. They were waltzing gracefully. A man and a woman dressed in elegant attire, but their faces were hidden in the darkness. Section 5. The Crimson Countess. Max raised his camera, his hands trembling slightly. The night was eerily quiet, save for the distant sound of music that seemed to float through the air like a ghostly whisper. He wanted to capture the dancers, to capture the legend. The legend of the Crimson Countess, a tale that had haunted the town for generations. The dancers moved with an ethereal grace, their movements almost otherworldly. As the music swelled, the woman turned. Her dress flowed like liquid fire, catching the moonlight and casting an eerie glow. Max's heart raced as he focused his lens on her. Her face was beautiful, but her eyes were cold and empty. They seemed to pierce through the darkness, holding secrets that no one dared to uncover. She locked eyes with Max. In that moment, he felt a connection, a pull that he couldn't explain. It was as if she was looking into his very soul. Her lips parted in a cruel smile. It was a smile that promised both pleasure and pain, a smile that sent shivers down his spine. She reached out a hand toward him. Max felt an overwhelming urge to take it, to step into the darkness with her. Her touch sent a chill down his spine. Max felt paralyzed. He couldn't move. His mind screamed for him to run, but his body refused to obey. He could only watch as the dancers faded into the darkness. The music stopped. Silence descended once more. The garden, once alive with movement and sound, was now a void of emptiness. Max and Sarah were left alone, trapped in the mansion, with the Crimson Countess. The air grew colder and the shadows seemed to close in around them. They knew they had to find a way out, but the Countess's presence was suffocating, her power overwhelming.